Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I haven't posted a video in a while and I am sorry about that. I have been just super busy. My sorority, we just had recruitment and so that was really chaotic, and then I had a couple exams last week. So that was kind of hard, and I'm doing intramurals for my sorority too, and so it just, there was a lot going on, and I just kind of I didn't forget to film because I definitely thought about it. I just couldn't get the energy to do it, which sounds really bad, but I think I'm gonna start posting on Wednesdays instead of Tuesdays and Fridays. Hopefully that'll help me just be able to kind of balance this and school and sorority and a social life and all that stuff. So no longer going to be posting on Tuesdays and Fridays. I'm going to post on Wednesdays. I apologize for not posting recently. Coffee. Grab your coffee. Isn't this the cutest mug? Let's jump right into this video. So I already put on my concealer and primer. Kind of forgot to show you, so it was just my Maybelline Fit Me concealer and Too Faced Shadow Insurance primer, and I use the sponge to put the concealer on and my finger to spread it around. Another side note, L'Oreal Brow Stylist Shape and Fill, and it's just kind of bigger than their Brow Stylist Definer. And this little combination right here is pretty intense. I still use my dip brow. I'm kind of going on a weird brow thing right now where I'm changing how I do it. It's a little intense right now, but whenever I put my foundation on it kind of tones it down, so that's cool. But I just want to give a shout out to this because I really like it. Did not think I would like it. So I was like, that's too big, I can't, that's not gonna fit on my eyebrow. But no, it fits on my eyebrow and it does a pretty good job. I just like to fill in the blank spots. It does a really good job of that. So shout out to L'Oreal, killing the game. So today I'm going to use Pixie and ItsJudyTime. Looks like this. Believe it or not, I've had this palette for about a semester in summer. For those of you that don't know what a semester might be, it's from January to May, and then summer, and then we start school in August. Yeah, I've had this since probably the middle of last semester. I remember walking through Target with one of my friends, and I was like, oh my god, I need to get it. So I got it, and then I put it away, and I just kind of forgot to use it, and then the other day I saw it in my shadow area, and I was like, holy crap, I've never used this. So I pulled it out and I used it. Turns out I really like it. So you didn't really need that story, but I told it to you anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be using today. I'm seeing a problem. There's no light matte shade. So I'm going to pull from, I hate it when people do this. I'm so sorry, y'all. I really hate it. I always want people that do tutorials to just use one palette because then it's easier to go just get that palette if you really like the look, instead of get this and then get the single color and then get that. And so I'm really sorry. This doesn't have a plain matte shade. These are mattes, but I want a lighter, I want a matte that's this shade, not a shimmer. So I'm really sorry. I'm going to use Prosecco from, it's right here, from the Ulta Beauty Rose Gold palette. I'm using the Morphe M504 brush, and I'm just going to take Prosecco and just kind of put it all over my entire eye area. I just kind of like to do this to help set the concealer and the primer words. That way, I personally believe that it helps the other shadows go on kind of smoother. So that's all I'm going to take from this palette. I'm sure y'all have a palette somewhere that's going to have like kind of a matte creamy white situation going on. So it's not, just the only color I'm going to take from there. So to start off from this Pixie palette, I'm going to take, the names are on the back. I'm trying to figure this out. Honey Bear? Honey Bear? This one? Right here? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take Honey Bear. With the same brush. And just put that on my crease. So another side note, this little palette kind of reminds me a little bit of the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's much smaller, of course, but let's see. Kind of looking at them side by side, I'm seeing a few similarities, which is not a jab at either one of the companies, but if you use cool tones a lot and you want to dip your toes into warm tones, but you, like if you're thinking about this but you just never used a warm tone before, or just kind of want to try out a warm tone, maybe try this first. It's smaller and it's cheaper. Not that this is like super expensive. Jaclyn Hill did great on pricing and Morphe's awesome on that too, but it's kind of interesting. So now I'm going to take my Morphe R37 and go in with this color, which I think is called Good Morning. And just keep that kind of towards the outer part of the outer middle part of my eye, pretty much in the crease area. And then when I don't think there's any product, I'm gonna go in closer to the inner corner. Honestly, y'all, I think I do the exact same thing for all of my looks, which I don't know, is that weird? I feel like I should switch it up sometimes. I'll go for like a halo look, but I just really, really, really adore like a smoky-ish look. I think those are always great looks. So is it weird that I always do the exact same thing, just with different colors? Let me know. So next I'm going to take this color, which is called Bubbly, and this color, which is called Getaway. I'm just gonna dip my brush into both the colors, blow it off a little bit, and spray it with my Milani Make It Last setting spray. I don't have MAC Fix Plus, so I kind of just use my setting sprays to do what MAC Fix Plus does. And with my Wet n Wild brush, I'm going to pat this all over my lid area. So next I'm going to take this color, which is apparently called It's Mommy's Life, and I'm going to use the same brush, do the same thing, spray it, and then keep it kind of towards the inner corner area, just kind of like to lighten it up, so that this look isn't just kind of like an all dark kind of look. This will help lighten up the inner corner just a little bit. Don't know if you can see that. Now I'm going to take the Morphe R37 brush and kind of help blend that in. I'm going to take this shade called Tutu with my Morphe M433 brush and keep that on the outer corner specifically. I'm not gonna like blend it in just yet. I'm going to take this shade right here and my Morphe M513 brush and just kind of like put it back in my crease to help blend everything out, because that crease shade kind of disappeared. And finally, I'm going to go back in with Prosecco from the same palette and just kind of go back over like right here, just so that it's not just like only crease shade. You can kind of like it all just kind of like blends down, which is why I used a lighter crease shade this past time. So using the NYX Angel Veil Face Primer, I want to give a shout out to this foundation. It is not new to me, it is not new, I've had this for a pretty long time. It's Stylist Stay All Day Foundation. Looks like this. See, I've like I've like used over half of it by now. I feel like this foundation gets no credit. I've never heard anybody say anything about it online, which is kind of bizarre to me because this is insane. I love this foundation. I kind of thought I hated it at first, and then I kept using it because I spent my money on it, and I was like, I can't spend money and not use it, so I kept using it. I forced myself to, and it's pretty amazing. Like, getting it out isn't the best because it like comes out, it like leaves that little circle right there, and so like the whole container is what you dip your brush into, so you don't have to put it on your hand or put it on anything else and just kind of like smudge it on your face. Like, this is its own container, and I have really oily skin, and I'm really bad at like scratching my nose all day, like I'm sure you all figured out, because I can't stop touching my face whenever I do makeup, like right now, scratching my ear, but it doesn't move. And by the end of the day, like, it's not in my nose, it's not creased anywhere on my face. It's insane how this like just doesn't have any credit whatsoever. But I just want to give it a little shout out. Try it out. It's pretty swag. Like, this is what it will do. Kind of see how it did that, and then take your brush, and then I kind of dip it around and start spraying it all over my face. So this is what it looks like on my face. I would call it probably more of a medium coverage situation, but it's buildable, so try the foundation out. I love it. I think it's awesome. I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape, as usual. So something new that I've started to do is take the Morphe E brush. I do a combination of the brush and the sponge, but I've really enjoyed doing that lately, because I think the brush can really get up in like that corner area of the eye, and the sponge just helps like blend everything out, and then I go back in with the brush. So, pro tip. So like I do that, kind of give it a quick smear in. And then I go in with the sponge and just help more blend it in. Now maybe I'm just being extra, which is probably true. But I really, really enjoy this. Next, I am going to take my NYX HD finishing powder, which looks like this. I really like it. I fit pan. And finally, for foundation, I'm going to take the Rimmel Stay Matte press powder and just my Morphe E41 and just whack this on my face. I cleaned my brushes yesterday and they all smell really, really good. I swear, cleaning your brushes makes it swear like you have a brand new brush again. It's pretty awesome. And you never realize how dirty they are until you're cleaning them and you're just like, holy crap, that's disgusting. I'm going to take the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and the Morphe R2. For blush, I'm going to take the Flower Pots Powder Blush in Wild Rose and my Morphe M437 brush for blush. So now to complete the eyes, I am going to go in with my Morphe M506 brush and use this shade. I'm going to stop saying the names because I don't think I'm saying them for the right stuff. Yeah, I give up. I'm going to use this shade. And put that all under my eye. Morphe E18, I'm going to take this shade and smudge it all on the bottom lash line. And finally, I'm going to use this shade with my Morphe M432 brush and put this just really close to the bottom lash line, but I'm only going to do it on the outer part of the eye, like just right there, kind of, and stop right there and just keep it right there. So then I'm going to smudge it with a different brush. And now with the E36 brush, I'm going to smudge it all and help blend it forward. I like to do this instead of putting the product all the way to the inner corner. I think it helps blend out the whole eye. I don't know why I gave myself a cat eye. I don't even have an eyeliner. But this is just kind of how I like to do things because I like to have the bottom lash line just as blended as the top. So I did honestly forget to do my eyeliner. I'm going to do that right quick. Well, it's going to be quick for you because I'm going to skip it. It's going to take me about 15 minutes. But I'm going to use the Maybelline Eye Studio in Black is Black, just like everybody else does. And this is my e.l.f. small angled brush. So I'll be right back with eyeliner. So my eyeliner's not as good as I wanted it to be. This eye is a little janky, but it's okay. Still love it. I'm just gonna go with it. It's Wednesday afternoon. I only have 2 classes today, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Honestly, I don't think you can't really tell on camera. Cool. Fake it till you make it. I'm gonna go back in with this shade and Morphe M213 and have a little bit of inner corner highlight. And now I am going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to use L'Oreal Lash Paradise as my mascara. And then I'm going to take Buxom's, it's got Lash Mascara. That's all that's on it. It's not the waterproof one. I know Buxom has a waterproof and this one. I don't like waterproof. So it's just going to be this one, and I'm just going to use it to kind of help lengthen my lashes and do my bottom lashes. And last but not least, I'm going to take Morphe M530 and my Physicians Formula highlight and highlight my cheeks. Finally, I'm going to take Becca's Champagne Pop, shout out to Jaclyn Hill, with my Morphe M510 brush, and just kind of do a smaller spot of highlight. Like, I like to connect like a little C right there on the top of my nose. And the top of my Cupid's bow. For my lips, I'm going to use Ulta Beauty Matte Crown in Soiree. Soiree, I guess is how you say it. I don't know. And I'm just going to use this. And for setting powder, I'm going to use the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I also use this before I actually do anything. Whenever I sit down, I'll just take this out and just spray it on my face a little bit, kind of help waken everything up, get a little bit of moisture in there. I think that helps with my foundation. It could not be true, I don't know. That is just what I do. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. This is the final look. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys. Leave a comment down below if you liked this look, if you have a suggestion, what do you think about the palette. Just leave a comment. Say hey. I'll say hey back. So yeah, that's it. Have a good day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.